Welcome. My name is Lizanne. Thank you so much for joining me for this Hatha yoga practice. So I'd like you to find a nice, comfortable seat and a tall spine, and just begin to breathe. Tune in to the breath. And if you're able, could you find an even inhale and exhale? Maybe breathe in for a count of 5 and breathe out for a count of 5. Give yourself permission just to drop into the practice. Notice the length of the spine. And notice that inhale and exhale moving from the forehead to the midbrain, and from the midbrain to the forehead. Letting the transition between inhale and exhale be smooth. Breathe in and breathe out. Take one more deep breath in. And then gently, we're going to come to all fours. So hands are going to land under the shoulders and knees are going to come under the hips. Let's do a few rounds of cat-cow here. As you inhale, open through the throat, and as you exhale, let the belly draw back to spine and really notice the navel pulling back to spine. Be aware of that sensation of belly drawing back to spine on every exhale, keeping with that even in and out. Take a breath in here, and this time tuck the toes, press the hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees lower, heart comes forward. Exhale, press back. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, draw down, forward. And as you draw up, notice the belly moving back to spine. Last one here. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Just press the earth away. Feel the hips reaching towards the sky. Find a lengthen through the spine. And then inhale, reach the right leg up to the sky. And open through the hip, maybe bend through the knee. Lift the knee a little higher. Press down through the right hand and the left hand. Gently draw the knee through, land the foot between the hands, and when you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Keeping with that even inhale and exhale. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, nice and slow, lower the hands down to the earth. And step yourself back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend through the knee, open through the hip. Hands evenly rooted here. Find length and opening. And then inhale, reach the leg back. Exhale, nice and slow, draw it through. Back knee lands. When you're ready, inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Open through the heart, little back bend. Notice how you feel here. Take one more deep breath in. And then nice and slow, lower the hands down. And we'll step back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here, press the earth away, and then slowly exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, find that flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale this time. Let's rise all the way up to standing. Reach the hands overhead, little back bend. Hands through heart center. Let's step the right foot forward. Land the back heel. Right hand's going to go to the low back. Left hand's going to reach to the sky. And then reach that arm forward. Bend over the front leg. Inhale for a count of 5. Retain the breath for 2. And then exhale for a count of 5. Inhale, rise for a count of 5. Retain the breath for 2. And then exhale, reach forward and down. Inhale, reach up, count of 5. Retain for 2. And then exhale, bend forward. This time we stay. Can you keep with that retention after inhale? Knowing that breath work is always just a suggestion. Notice how you feel. And then gently press the hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Without untucking the toes, can you pull forward, upward dog? Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Nice and slow, walk the hands back to the feet, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt down. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then this time, inhale halfway, all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands through heart. Let's step the other foot forward. So left foot comes forward, right hand to low back, left hand reaches to the sky. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Now let's go with the breath work. Inhale, rise for a count of 5. Retain for 2. Exhale, fold for 5. Keep reaching through the fingertips. Inhale, rise for 5. Hold for 2. Exhale, fold for 5. Notice on the exhale, the belly draws back actively to the spine. And keep that long arm reaching out through the fingertips. Feel the fingertips reaching. Let's stay here and hold. Keep with the retention after inhale. Let's take one more round of breath. Land the hands. Step back, high plank. Draw yourself. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the palms into the earth. And just notice how you feel here. Feel the tailbone reaching to the sky. Nice and slow, walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Rise all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart. Let's step the right foot forward and we'll find triangle pose here. So land the back heel, reach the arms out. Inhale, exhale, come into the pose. And this time we're going to find a hold after exhale. So breathe in, reach to the sky, count to 5. And then exhale, reach the arm overhead, count to 5, and then retain for 2. Inhale up to sky. Exhale, reach overhead for a count of 5, retain for 2. Every time you exhale and hold, really reach the fingertips over the body. Feel the bowing through the ribs. Notice the length. Notice the foundation, maybe a micro bend in that front knee. And this time, let's hold the reach. And keep with the breath work. Inhale for a count of 5. Exhale for 5. Retain for 2. Keep reaching the fingertips. Spin the heart open. Notice the feet into the earth. And then gently we're going to move into half moon pose. So right hand steps forward, left hand comes to hip, and rise the back leg. Notice the balance in the body. Spin the heart open, feel the foundation. Take one more round of breath here. And then slowly and gently, hands land, square the hips, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands through heart, exhale. And just pause here. Notice how you feel. Notice the quiet stillness in the mind, centered and balanced. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, hands land, step back, downward facing dog. Your choice, flow or stay here. Take a deep breath in, long exhale. Walk the hands back to the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart. And then let's step the left foot forward, come into Trikonasana on the other side. Arms reach. Inhale, exhale, come into the pose. Let's find that retention on the exhale. So inhale, arm reaches up to the sky. Exhale, reach over the body, you retain for 2. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 5, retain for 2. Now when you exhale, notice the belly moving back to spine. Maybe you notice that Mula Bandha pulling in and up. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, reach over. Feel the stretch through the ribs, reach through the fingertips. One last time, and then we hold. And keep with the retention after exhale. Notice the belly moving back to spine. Soft micro bend into the front knee. Take one more breath here. Then slowly that left arm reaches forward. Find the foundation through the feet first, and then lift the back leg. Reach the right arm up to the sky. On the Drishtiya gazing point. If you lose your balance, that's okay. Find that stillness, that quiet. Take one more breath. And then nice and slow, that right arm is going to come down to the earth. Let's find that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt down. And then inhale, we rise, flat back, all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart. And just pause and notice. Next breath in, reach up, look up. And exhale, fold, and either come to a flow or just come to downward facing dog, your choice. And then let's reach the right leg up to the sky. Exhale, draw it through. Let's find pigeon pose. Now keep the back knee lifted to start. Heart is lifted. And just see if you can square off the hips here. And find that even inhale and exhale again. Maybe the breath naturally goes for a count of 5 in, count of 5 out. And then let the body melt down. Release the back leg. And can you retain for 5 after the exhale? Inhale for a count of 5. Exhale for 5. And then retain for 5. Again, if that doesn't work with your body, just breathe naturally. Softly inhale for a count of 5. Exhale for 5. And on that breath retention, notice Mula Bandha. Notice the pelvic floor drawing up and in. Release on the inhale. Pull Mula Bandha in on the exhale. And then hold on the retention. Next breath in. Gently press the hands into the earth. Lean over to the right hip. And let's come into a gentle spinal twist so that left knee draws over. Press into the big toe mound. Then can you hug that front knee with the right arm? Left hand comes behind you. Lift up through the spine. Try not to arch too much through the back. And then gaze goes over that back shoulder. Find an even inhale and exhale here. Press the big toe mound into the earth. Find lengthen through the spine. And notice this gentle twist. Take one more round of breath. And then gently come forward. Keep the legs as they are. Just hug the knee in. Pause, notice. And then gently plant the hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Press the hands into the earth. Lift through the sit bones. Notice you in your body breathing. And then next breath in, left leg comes through for pigeon pose, other side. Keep the back toe tucked. Lift the back knee. And focus on squaring the hips. And then we'll find that same breath work on this side. So on your next exhale, slowly lower down. And it's an inhale for 5. An exhale for 5. And then retention for 5. And if on that exhale, you can draw Mula Bandha in, draw the pelvic floor in and up, and hold that on the retention. Inhale for 5. Exhale, pull the pelvic floor in and up. And then on the retention, retain that hold of the pelvic floor. Next breath in, let's rise up. Lean into the left hip, and we'll find the twist on the other side so that right knee draws around, the right foot stamps down, press into the big toe mound. Left hand comes around the knee, right hand behind you. Lift up through the body, lift up through the crown, and then twist into it. Maybe the gaze goes over the right shoulder. And just come back to a simple breath. Even inhales and exhales. Notice the length in the spine. Notice the smooth and steadiness within. Let's take one more deep breath in here. And then exhale, draw forward and just hug the knee. Just sit, pause, notice. And then very gently and mindfully, let the hands plant and come back to child's pose. Knees go wide, big toe mounds touch. Arms are heavy on the earth. And just notice you in your body breathing. Notice you in your body breathing. Next breath in, draw up, and come down to lying on the back. And bring the knees into table. Squeeze the knees together here. Arms go wide. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, gently lower the knees over to the right. Inhale back up through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. This time let them come all the way down to the right. And find that twist. Rest here. Gaze may fall over the left shoulder. And just breathe. Notice the rise and fall of breath. Take one more breath in. One more exhale. And then draw the knees up and let's twist to the other side. So let the knees fall to the left. Maybe the gaze falls over the right shoulder. Let the body be heavy. And just notice you in your body breathing. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. And inhale, draw the knees up through center. Give them a hug. And then taking the right hand to the right knee, left hand to the left knee, just let the knees draw away from you. Maybe the natural curve of the low back draws in. Take a breath here. And stretch out long for Savasana. Now from here, you can stay as long as you like. And take your time here. Let the body be heavy. Let go of any stress and tension. And just be. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.